In this video, we'll be covering the powerful review module within DIGIOP Carbon's cloud-based loss prevention and business intelligence platform. So after logging in with your user credentials, you'll be presented with a list of your locations. In this case, we'll be looking at a multi-store retailer in the hardware vertical, and this is the owner's profile, so he has access to all of his locations. Very often the review module is utilized by the store manager who may only have access to their location, in which case they'd be presented only with their location and they'd be taken directly to that location. But for this instance, I will select a location to be reviewed. What reviews are is essentially DIGIOP Carbon looking across all exception criteria and lining up every transaction that may be interesting to a retailer. So any pattern of loss, any preset criteria within Carbon that flags transactions, the reviews module lines those up to quickly and efficiently let you review and verify those transactions. So after selecting my location, I am presented with the first transaction here, and you can see as I scroll down, those are all lined up for me. Anything with a green check mark has been reviewed and categorized. Anything with an orange dot is yet to be reviewed. All of these categories can be sorted up and down if you have a limited amount of time. But the real power is that Carbon has already lined up the pre-buffered video, which is stored in our cloud service, and immediately I am reviewing video. I can scroll in, scroll out. This is a dynamic user interface, so I can adjust these screens to what fits my review style the best. I have all of the point of sale data here at my disposal, and I am reviewing these transactions, and I can scroll through this video. I can also go directly to the time in the video when something was scanned, a UPC, and I can verify that transaction. All of this is pre-buffered in the cloud, as I said. From there, I can classify this. Was it fraud? Was it coaching and training? Was it valid? I could add notes to it. I could add it to the cases module within DIGIOP Carbon. I could, if I didn't get the full picture, I could request additional video, which Carbon would dial down and pull that additional video. Or if this was a coaching and training issue, I could email this transaction directly to the store manager to take action. So a lot of power right from this screen. Once I were to categorize that transaction, in this instance, if I were to categorize it as valid and save it, it would immediately load up the next transaction. So, and you can see here again how quickly and easily as a store manager or as a retail owner, I could verify, validate, and review all of the exceptional transactions from my business or organization very, very quickly. And depending on the criteria, it could be as little as 5 minutes that a store manager would spend in here per day. Or if you want to cast a wide net, you could look at many more transactions. It's all very flexible within DIGIOP Carbon. On average, store managers are in Carbon on a daily basis, less than 10 minutes, depending on the vertical. So very, very efficient way to review what's happening in a retail location. And that is an overview of the review process and review module within DIGIOP Carbon.